All right, in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to set up communities in GoHighLevel and also connect it to a bigger community out there. It's called GoKollab.com. And you can basically put your community in that space so that you can get discovered by other people. Watch till the very end because I'm going to be talking about a couple of things to point out to you because my space or industry is local businesses, and not all local business owners does not need communities because at the end of the day, they are busy and they don't want to add more stuff on their plate. So watch till the end and I'll go over some great tips for you. All right, let's do it. All right, so we are in the account for Real Estate Life 360. They actually have a website, Real Estate Life 360, as you can see here. And they also have a community, a Facebook group community. And whatever the reason you may have or that you may have that you want to move over to this platform, and maybe because you have courses and you want to integrate that within the communities, we're going to go over how to do that in this tutorial. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go head over to membership. Now you have to, I guess, depending on the plan that you're in, if you should if you don't see it in your plan or in your account, that means that you're on a plan that doesn't have this capability. All right, so we're going to go over to membership, and then we're going to head over to communities right here, and we're going to go to settings. And then what you want to, this really doesn't matter because I prefer to create a custom domain. And so in this tutorial, we're going to go over how to set up the custom domain. I really think you should have your own website and you should have your own subdomain, so that way you can basically brand yourself. But I always like to just put the subdomain. In this case, it's Real Estate Life 360. So I'm just going to go ahead and update that. Let me just move my face over here to the other side. And then we're just going to update the domain. Okay. And then what we're going to do, typically under the custom domain, you can, if you don't have a main domain or a home domain, in this case, like for example, Real Estate Life 360, and your goal is to just create a community within this platform, then you can technically use Real Estate Life 360. But in this case, because there is already a website, we are going to use a subdomain. And so the subdomain, typically you want to create, either type in like community Real Estate Life 360. Let me see here, type it in. But in this case, this is going to create a portal for people that logs into this community. And so community doesn't quite sound right. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it portal dot Real Estate Life 360, so that if anybody wants to get access to the community or to the course, if there's any courses there, then you can direct them to portal.Real Estate Life 360. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on add domain, and then we're going to add records manually. So now you need access to your domain host. And so I'm going to just click on here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on open up your domain host. Let me go and open that up. All right, so we are on the domain host on Squarespace. And as you can see here, every domain host is going to be different. There's GoDaddy, there's Bluehost. But what you want to do is you want to go to the DNS setting for your specific domain provider. And then we're going to go ahead and add a DNS record. And then here, as you can see right here, the host, what you would put for the host is this portal. Let's copy that. And then we're going to put it in there, copy and paste. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a CNAME record. And then we're going to put in the actual record, right? And here is the required value. And so we're going to copy that and we're going to put it there. let me put save, and then we're going to click save. Right, and once that's saved, then we're going to head over back to the back here, and then we're going to click verify record. So this may take some time. It may happen on the first time. If it doesn't happen, then you're going to have to just click verify record again. It may take up to 3 tries. All right, so as you can see here, it went through on the first try. And so the next thing we'll go next is we'll go to groups. And now you can go and create your community. So let's go ahead and create community. Now, just on a side note, you have the ability here to create a branded mobile app, right? So if you desire that for whatever reason, now you want to create an app and the ability for people to download the app on their phone, Apple or Android, you have the ability to do this. Now, we're not going to talk about this in this tutorial, but we'll talk about that hopefully in another tutorial. So let's go ahead and go to groups, and then we're going to go ahead and create a community. And so here we're going to call it, in this case, I want to stick with what we had here, Real Estate Marketing Mastermind. So I am going to call it, let's call it Real Estate Mastermind. So let's call it Real Estate Mastermind. And then here, let's go back to the Facebook group and let's go click on here. Let's see, where is here? So I'm going to take all this information and then put it right there. So you have up to 150 characters. So let's see if, so you have to make it short. All right, so let's go. I just shortened it to this, and let's call it right here where it says discovery. You definitely want, if you want to grow your list, unless you are creating a community specifically for paid, then maybe you don't want to discover it. But most of the time, I think you want to discover it so that more people can find it. Now, this has to do with connecting it with the GoKollab community. And then here is where you would update, add your favicon. Favicon is typically the icon that you will see on people's browsers. Okay, if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. Typically when you create a logo for your business, most designers will give you a favicon as part of their package. Okay, if you want to, you would upload a cover image, and this is typically you would, if you already have a Facebook group, you would just copy whatever's on the cover page and just put it up here, and then you would upload your logo here as well. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just create this group. You know what, I'm going to see if I can pull those images. All right, so let's go ahead and update. Let's find the favicon. So let's find the favicon. I uploaded it, and hopefully that will work. Let's go ahead, update the banner, and then let's go ahead and update the logo, and then let's go ahead and create the group. All right, so as you can see, this is what it looks like. It says my portal. As you can see, portal. Let me just minimize the screen and pull it down here. As you can see, here is portal Real Estate Life 360, and it's asking to set a new password. And so not sure why it's asking me that, but let's go ahead and set the password. All right, so let's go ahead and set the password, and set the password. And now we are in. I'm going to then it's going to ask for a profile. I guess if you this is, I guess, setting it up for the first time. So let me go ahead and upload a photo. Let me see if it could do it without the photo. Nope, we gotta upload a photo. So in this case, I will be the admin. Let's just say if you're the admin, You could upload your profile picture. In this case, I'm just going to upload the logo and see if that accepts it. And then let's just go ahead and complete. And there we go. So now we officially have one member and one admin. And so as you can see here, the group that I'm in here, Real Estate Mastermind, and then you can set up various channels here depending on what you want. Channels meaning maybe you have a general Q&A, announcements, maybe typically if you're doing a accountability community, you can have like wins, Q&A, anything you want, you can put it in here. Okay, and then you can add a course here, as you can see here, and then this is a list of members, as you can see here, and then you also have the ability to add events in here as well as part of the community. Okay, and then leaderboard is if you're maybe doing, trying to gamify, and for people that interact, you can give them points and so forth and so forth. All right, and then here is about. You can upload a image up here as well. The image that we uploaded before is this one. You can also upload an image. Let's just go ahead and upload and see. You can, as you can see, you can upload a video or a YouTube video, or you can upload an image. So either or. I think if you do have a YouTube video, it'll be probably good to add a YouTube video in here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at clicking on this is dark mode. Now this gets a little bit tricky for you to navigate. So you're in this community and you are the admin. Right, and so if you go to manage your account, you can, as you can put here, you can put your name, title. Now this is your slug, meaning that unique identifier within this platform, and then you could put in here your bio, and then your social media accounts. This is your login information. And then here is your social media. If you want to put your phone number that's visible to other people in the community, if you want it to be visible, you can click on that. Your email address as well, you can make it public. And you'll put in your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. All of those information in there as well. So if you have an active community, people can reach out, connect with you, and so forth. Certificates, if you are have products or courses that you have, then you can give them certificate for completing those courses. And then here is your billing and subscription. Now before you can go in there and modify anything, it's going to send you an email to this email address right here. Now this is a little bit tricky, because if you click on this tab right there, it's going to take you to the portal, right? So this is the portal where they can join a group right here, as you can see. I'll show you how to connect with the GoKollab community, and so that your group can be visible to other people and they can join as well. And so they can join, and then these are the various different things that they can do within this client portal. Now, how do you modify and change the look of this? Let's go back to the platform, and let's go. If you go into sites, right? You click on sites, and then here under client portal, what you're going to do is you're going to go to settings, and in here. As we set up the domain here before. Let's go back. This is where you can change your branding, right? So you can change the name of your portal. So here I'm going to call it Real Estate Life 360, and then description, right? Community of real estate investors and agents, right? And then you can change the color. You can change the color 1, color 2. If you have two And then also you can upload the favicon here as well. I'm just going to go ahead and add that. And then let's go ahead, the portal image, it'll be the same as, okay, so this, as there has to be a certain aspect ratio, it doesn't match it, so let's not put that in. And then we'll go ahead and put the logo, see if that's, it looks like it got accepted. And then here is where you put in your support. If there's an email that you use for support for the community, I have one, I think they have one, so but I'm going to put that in later. And then here, copyright. So now I'm wondering if instead of always putting in the copyright date, if it will accept the current, there's a special, I guess, what do you call it? Custom value to define the current year. So rather than constantly updating the date, I mean the year, we will you can just leave that blank for the time being. So let's go ahead and save. Actually, you know what we'll do here is let's just call it copyright real estate life 360. Okay. What I was thinking of was adding the year, but we'll just leave it at that. So let's go in here and take a look at this when the user sign up into the portal. Okay, let's click save again. And then once we click save, let's go back to the community and click on. So let's see if anything has changed. Let's go ahead and click on communities. Right, and let's click on. So it did change the name here. It was different before. And then I think, let's say if we log out, and as you can see here, now it has the logo and the name, and then here, community of real estate investors and agents. All right, so now once you set up your community, how do we go ahead and connect to Collab so that you have all those communities, you have the availability to potentially, if you go to GoKollab.com, and you see all of these are people that have communities within this collab, right? So this is a community of communities. That's basically what it is. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into membership right here, and it's as simple as clicking on GoKollab Marketplace, and then so here we go. Discover, connect, collab, grow your audience and expand your reach. GoKollab allows creators to build discovery groups, helping them grow their audience and connect with new people. All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to select this group right here, Real Estate Mastermind, select, and then we're going to click save. And I think that is simple as that. All right, and then what we're going to do is once we're activated, we are going to invite people to our community. And so yeah, and even within the Facebook, so what we've set up the domain before, it would be let's say portal.realestate.live360.com, and then right, and then they can now register. If you click have them sign up and say click sign up, and then they will put it their name, email, and password, and that's it. All right, so let's go and check to see if it's on Collab. And so let's go and take a look and do a search for Real Estate Life 360. And maybe it might take a little bit of time for it to be visible. So let's maybe I'll give it a day or two, and then I'll go back and look for it. All right, so that once you save, one way to make sure that it's It's in the collab, I guess, ecosystem, right? Well, let's refresh this page. And as you can see here, there is a check mark here and it says free. And then let's click on this eye. And as you can see here, it's visible. Now, let's go and click on collab. Let's see if I can go back. Let's go and see if it's searchable. Real estate, right? I see a bunch of real estate and I don't see mine yet, so hopefully it'll be visible in the next day or two, and so we'll see. All right, so now that I showed you how to connect your communities and then setting up to GoKollab, now for most businesses out there, I think local businesses, you may not necessarily connect the GoKollab community. This may just be used as a portal for your current customers to get receipts for any the invoices or payments that they're making. It can also be utilized for if you have an affiliate program. So maybe you want to promote and set up an affiliate program. The portal gives you the ability to put all of that in that space. You can also potentially utilize this for maybe putting customer support related documents in there as well as if you're in a service space, maybe you can put also contracts in there. So all of those things, I did not go over those in detail in this video. So hopefully in the next, when I do a full tutorial in my next, maybe in 2025, I'll do a updated one, which goes over in details on how to set this up for local businesses. All right, so I hope this video was helpful, and subscribe to my video and let me know what you think. And any videos that you want to know about, please go ahead and comment below. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.